Pop quiz for the business owners watching this. What stage of your billing pipeline is leaking the most? The work that hasn't been invoiced yet, the drafts that never got sent, or the invoices that went out but haven't been paid? Most owners don't think about it that way. There's one number. How much do they owe us? And your bookkeeper might know this one. The other two leaks, the ones happening earlier in the pipeline, are invisible until somebody assembles them by hand. On the books that we're going to look at today, 8 jobs need billing action right now. 3 have completed approved work that hasn't even started an invoice yet. 4 have draft invoices that someone wrote up and never sent. 1 has a pushed invoice that's gone unpaid. Total work needing attention, more than 10 grand, sitting at 3 different stages. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what it takes to see all 3 stages at once. Then I'll show you why that picture is the actual point. So here's what answering "where's my billing stuck" normally looks like. You go into your time tracking app and pull the approved hours by job. You then cross-reference against your invoice system to find ones that haven't been invoiced. That's leak number 1, completed work that nobody's billed yet. Then you go into your invoicing system and look at drafts, the invoices that someone started, maybe reviewed, but didn't send. They're not on the customer's radar because they never went out. They're not aging AR because they're not technically billed. They're just stuck. That's leak number 2. Then you check your AR, pushed invoices, customer received, customer hasn't paid yet. That's leak 3. That's the one your bookkeeper tracks, but the one you actually look at. For one job, if your data is clean, 15 minutes to walk through those 3 stages. Across 15 plus jobs, that's 3 to 4 hours every week. So no one ends up doing it. The leak compounds, drafts sit, approved work waits. The only one that you can see is your AR. Your bookkeeper sends you a report maybe every month, every Monday, and then by then that work is 2 months old. That's the structural reason contractor cash flow feels worse than it should. You're not actually behind, your visibility into your own pipeline is behind. So to solve this, instead I just ask, I go over to a Claude, ChatGPT, whatever the application might be, and I ask, what jobs need billing attention right now and at what stage? Send that. Okay, 8 jobs flagged. The tool sorts them into 3 categories, which is the part that matters. Category 1, approved work that hasn't been invoiced. 3 jobs. Top of the list here, we have a service call for almost $2,500 of approved build time that the foreman signed off on, hasn't been turned into an invoice yet. The storm repair, almost $700, and then we have a $130 repair here. All 3 of these completed work, all 3 are billable now, none of them have an invoice started. Category 2, draft invoice sitting in our system. 4 jobs. Each one has a draft or a pending invoice. Someone started the work of billing, maybe a manager reviewed it, they just never went out. The work is done, the invoice is half written, and nothing's happening. Category 3, pushed invoices with open balance. So we can see here, a little over $7,000 on an invoice that went out, customer received it, just hasn't paid yet. That's the one your accountant can see. The other 7, mostly invisible. So let me go over and show you what just happened, because the framing is the thing here, not the tool. The tool is just to get jobs ready to be billed, and it does one thing that's deceptively simple. It walks through your active jobs and asks each one, does it have an approved labor that isn't invoiced yet? Does it have approved change orders that aren't billed? Is there a draft invoice sitting in a state? Maybe it's draft, pending, review, approved, failed. Is there a pushed invoice with an open balance? 4 checks against 4 parts of your operational stack: timesheets, change orders, invoice drafts, QuickBooks AR. The data is there, it's just in places that don't talk to each other unless somebody, usually like an office manager with a spreadsheet, makes them. And here's the operator point that matters more than the tool. Most contractors think billing is one problem. Get the invoices out faster. It's actually 3 problems and they have different fixes. Approved work not invoiced, that's a process gap. Nobody's responsible for converting completed work into billing within a few days of completion. The fix is easy. A Monday morning trigger that pulls completed work and props the invoice draft. Draft invoices that never send, that's an approval bottleneck. Somebody started it, somebody needs to approve it, the approval doesn't happen. There's another easy fix. Who reviews drafts, by when, and with what authority to send. Third, pushed invoices with open balances. That's a collection process. Different problem entirely. Different fix. AR follow-up, payment terms, customer conversations. 3 different leaks, 3 different fixes. The only way to see them together is to ask one question that walks across all 3, which is what you just saw happen. Before we close, I also want to bring up one thing that matters more than the demo. Everything that we just did, same question, same tool answering it, works in the mobile applications as well. You type the same question into Claude or ChatGPT on your phone. What jobs need billing attention right now and at what stage? And submit, and the tool call executes. Same response streams. So you can see here, same 8 jobs, same 3 categories, same operational picture from your phone. Here's why that matters. You're not a stuck desk worker. The CRM you're paying for, the dashboard somebody built for you, the spreadsheet your accountant emails you on the first day of the month, all of that assumes you're going to be sitting down at a computer to engage with your business. You're not. You're in a truck. You're at a job site. You're in between appointments. The moment the question, where is my billing stuck, actually shows up in your head isn't Monday morning at your desk. It's at 4 p.m. in the truck cab between 2 stops. And that's the point. The reason this matters isn't the AI. It's not the demo. It's that the operation layer underneath is exposed through API calls, MCP tools, whatever connection layer the world settles on, which means the interface is whatever you happen to have in your hand. Today, that's Claude on your phone or ChatGPT on your phone. Tomorrow, it might be a different model. The year after that, who knows what the interface looks like? Doesn't matter. The data and the tools stay yours. The interface is just where you ask. Here's what I want you to take away. If you treat billing faster as one incentive, you'll fix the most visible leak, the one that your accountant complains about, but you'll also miss the 2 upstream of it. Those are the ones quietly eating your cash flow. On a normal week in a healthy business, you'll usually find a few $1,000s of approved work not invoiced, somewhere between 3 and 15K of drafts sitting and unsent, and your normal AR aging on top of that. Each leak is small. Together, there are 30 to 60 days of float that your business is giving away for free. The way that you get from where you are to where this picture is available, it's not buying an AI tool. It's having the operation layer that connects approved time, change orders, draft invoices, and AR. Once those things talk to each other, the question of where's my billing stuck is just a question, with a real answer that sorts all 3 leaks for you. This is just one of the handful of questions every business owner should be able to ask their business directly. So you're diagnostic. Try answering where's my billing stuck manually today. Open your time app, your invoice tool, your AR aging report. Sort the work into 3 buckets: not yet invoiced, draft not sent, sent but unpaid. See what the breakdown looks like. That's the friction that this is replacing.